Hi, my name's Nathan Hawthorne. I'm a secondary school teacher and comic artist from London, and today we're going to talk about something a little different to our usual topics. You see, we live in such a fast-paced world, in a society that at its best is stressful and at its worst is unbearable. But is it supposed to be? Are you supposed to be working at full pace to meet all these challenges? Well, let's take a few minutes to just talk this over, and by the end of this video, you should have started to find an answer to that big question. Do you have to work all the time? So, I'm talking from a position of working in a fast-paced city such as London. I know that many less populous towns have similar levels of fast living as well, but London is one of those places that, among other cities like New York or Tokyo, tends to get singled out quite often as a city that's constantly on the move, with people constantly rushing around to get things done. Now, in places like these, people can be known to work hard and play hard, and it's often to our own detriment. And I find that this has trickled down from the adults into our children, and has even found itself embedded into our school system. The endless deadlines, the harsh grading, the constant berating by people that schools and students are not doing enough or aren't good enough. This sort of thinking has pushed the educational system into a frantic scurry to shove as much knowledge into students and pump as much work out of them in as short a time as possible. Now, this constant pushing is tiring on us teachers, but also very stressful and likewise tiring on the students. But in some cases, because students also have very high academic or career aspirations, when they begin to feel stressed or complain that the work is too much, I sometimes can't even help but look at them and think to myself, I'm sorry, young man or young lady, but this is nothing compared with what you'll later be faced with because of the career choice that you're choosing, because of where you're heading, or just because of how life's going to progress as you get older. Now, we're told that money and a job with an impressive title are what we should be working non-stop towards as our aim. We're told that from young. We're told to be lawyers, doctors, engineers, and so on. And most of the reason is the money and the prestige. But why is that the case? And when did those two things, money and prestige and position, when did those things become the deciding factor of our worth? Well, let's take a pause. We need to work. It's part of what makes us human. We like producing and achieving stuff. But surely, if we're doing it to a degree that it starts to backfire, it can't be good for us. Many people say, don't worry if I'm working that hard, then I can have proportional fun. I can play video games, watch shows, or party for hours straight through the night and into the early morning, and then get back to work or school early the next morning. Who cares if I only get 2 or 3 hours sleep? Well, your body and your brain does. And after some time, you will start to feel the physical, the mental, and the emotional strain. Your joy, your work, your relationships will all suffer as a result. So then time is needed to rest and recuperate. Time spent away from things that stress you out or strain the body and mind in ways that aren't healthy. I mean, it's okay to spend time doing nothing every now and then. It's okay to lie in every now and then. It's okay to spend time with the people you care about doing something that you love, or sit at home on your own doodling a sketchbook or reading a book or looking over something religious. It's okay to slow down. You don't have to constantly be high-speed working, high-speed achieving, or high-speed enjoying. And make no mistake, this isn't me giving you a license to laze around all day. This is me encouraging you to be balanced, to care for yourself and keep yourself healthy, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Only then will you be at your best, and only then will you be able to achieve your goals, be of use to your family, to your friends, and to your community. And although it seems obvious, and the last few years have been spent encouraging self-care and well-being, and that's the whole thing as a country and as the large world as a whole, we've been all about mental health and well-being. But according to research done by Hillary's, 76% of Britons feel they don't get enough sleep. So although the information and the awareness is there, people aren't taking advantage of it or aren't able to take advantage of it. don't let that be you. Or if it is, let's see how we can change that. I mean, I know a lot of the time I encourage people to keep working and not to be lazy, and I'm not going back on that, but there's a difference between being lazy and looking after yourself, or being lazy and not caring for yourself. It's up to you to decide how you want to organize yourself. It's up to you to learn more about yourself and the balance that works for you, and then put that into action. No one can do that for you. Only you can. So here's the question of the day for you. What do you think you need to spend more time doing so that you can relax, de-stress and rejuvenate a bit? Let me know down in the comments below. Maybe something that you do already, or something that you want to start doing to start you on that journey to getting back in control and, not overworking too much. So that's all for today. I just wanted to talk about something that moves you to take a bit of a different kind of action today. Since I'm normally always talking about achieving goals and being academically successful, it's nice to sometimes just take a step back and relax and think about other things before jumping back into the rat race that is our 21st century lives. So thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Hopefully you also enjoyed seeing the end process of this video of me drawing the front cover of the 7th chapter of Arc Song. I've been working on it over a few videos and I'm really proud of how it turned out. If I get a chance, I'll later on fuse them all together into one short instrumental video where you see the whole process from beginning right to the end. But once again, thanks, and until next time.